Today, I'm now in Nagoya, the largest city in the central region of Japan. I'm now heading to Nagano, one of the major tourist destinations in Japan. The Limited Express SHINANO is a convenient way to get to Nagano from Nagoya. It is faster than other express buses or airplanes. You can also take the Shinkansen to Nagano, but the Shinkansen from Nagoya to Nagano is quite a detour, and the time required is slightly longer than that of the Limited Express SHINANO of the conventional line. Now, let's get on the train. The first car is a green car with panorama view. The view from there is fantastic. This time, I will use the less expensive standard car. The seat looks like this. It is comfortable with a footrest. The time is exactly 11 a.m. and the train is just leaving Nagoya Station without a single minute's delay. The maximum speed of this train is 130 km per hour or 80 miles per hour. The train will reach its maximum speed as soon as possible. However, the train soon slows down and is about to stop at its first stop, Chikusa CF03. Chikusa is still a station located in the center of Nagoya. Passing through the suburb of Nagoya, we arrived at Tajimi. Next to Tajimi is Nakatsugawa. Tajimi and Nakatsugawa are located in Gifu Prefecture, next to Nagoya. From Nakatsugawa onward, this train is going forward at very high speed. Normally, the train cannot go very fast in this area because of the continuous curves in this section. However, this train is equipped with a controlled pendulum device that tilts the car body on curves to counteract the centrifugal force felt by passengers and reduce discomfort. This allows the train to travel around curves without slowing down. The train will pass a scenic spot called Nezame no Floor. You will only be able to see it for a moment. Don't miss it. If you have time, you may want to stop by and get off at the nearest station, Agematsu CF29. Actually, the train itself does not have Wi-Fi, but there is Wi-Fi at the Agematsu station. Unfortunately, however, the Limited Express SHINANO does not physically stop at Agematsu. So, if you want to stop by, you need to go to the next stop, Kiso Fukushima CF30, and turn around. The train arrives at Kiso Fukushima CF30. This place once prospered as an inn town in the Edo period. The Chuo main line, on which the train now runs, was laid down at most a little over 100 years ago, but this area was developed as a main route in the Edo period and even earlier. Unfortunately, many of the buildings from those days in Kiso Fukushima were destroyed by fire. However, you can still feel the atmosphere of the Edo period in this sightseeing spot. And it is a different Fukushima from the one made famous by the nuclear accident in the Tohoku region.
The next stop is Shiojiri. Thank you.
After leaving Kiso Fukushima, the next stop is Shiojiri. Shio means salt in English, and jiri means buttocks or lust in English. Here it means lust. Nagano is far from the sea, making it difficult to obtain salt, and it seems that salt was brought in from both the Sea of Japan and the Pacific Ocean side. Since both sides met here, it is said that the name Shiojiri came to mean the end of the salt road, Shiojiri. As far as I have been able to find, I have not been able to find any reference to the current train route being used as the main route to transport salt. On the contrary, there were so many other routes in this area that this route did not need to play the role of carrying the salt, and they all converged at Shiojiri, a strategic point of transportation. Even today, Shiojiri is still a major transportation hub where several railroad lines converge. Unfortunately, it is not that famous as a tourist destination, but Shiojiri has become one of the leading wine-producing areas in Japan. Even the station platform is planted with grapevines. After leaving Shiojiri, you will soon arrive in Matsumoto. Matsumoto is a popular tourist destination. There are many places to see, including Matsumoto Castle, a national treasure. Then, leaving Matsumoto, the train again travels through a mountainous section. Passing by Obasute on the way, this is one of the 3 best train windows in Japan's railroad lines. The view of the basin from the high elevation is spectacular. Don't miss it. I plan to make a more detailed video about this area in the future. Now, the train arrives at Shinonoi, and the track joining the train from the other side leads to Karuizawa, a famous sightseeing spot. Now, the last spot, the train will soon arrive at Nagano, the final destination. After crossing a large river, the train slided into Nagano Station.
We will arrive at Nagano Terminal in a few minutes.
The end of the journey was less than 3 hours. You may be surprised to learn that the train arrived at its final destination, Nagano, without a single minute's delay. Nagano is famous for a very large temple called Zenkoji. It has been attracting many devotees for 1,400 years now. The atmosphere of the station building is also very Japanese. So this time, I have introduced the fastest way to travel from Nagoya to Nagano, the Limited Express SHINANO. I hope you will try it too. That's all for the video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.